Sudanese Affairs analyst, associate professor on peace and conflict resolution at Coventry University. Jan, good to see you. Just tell us, what are the chances of this aid actually reaching the people who really need it?
I mean, within Sudan, from the news we get, it's really rather gloomy. What we hear is that a lot of humanitarian resources going into Sudan are still looted, especially in Darfur, where the situation is really dire. And other supplies are basically confined to Port Sudan, and there's huge difficulties to get aid out from there. Where more aid is needed and where also delivery could work better is in neighboring countries. South Sudan has now seen an influx of about 110 to 120,000 refugees. There's a lot of South Sudanese returning as well, so there is the definite need for more humanitarian aid to be delivered there, especially since the prices in the border regions hike for food. The same goes for Chad, where there's a lot of refugees coming, and for Egypt.
Jan, we're hearing that neighbouring countries will benefit from this money as well. Is this an attempt to keep borders open with countries like Chad, for example?
I mean, from what we hear, the borders are open to get out of the country. So I guess no conflict party has an interest really to keep people in. But from reports we get from the border areas, it's indeed rather a one-way street. So people can get out, but nobody, not even with Sudanese passports, can get back in again. So, and this is also the problem for aid delivery, that aid delivery from the neighboring countries is really hampered to go back into Sudan. I guess everybody has an interest at the moment that people get out. You heard also, like when the ceasefire was announced, that the army asked people basically to leave Khartoum because they are going after ours at hard to set, so people should leave. So it seems paradoxically that nobody at the moment has an interest that people stay in Sudan.
And Jan, we're seeing another ceasefire end today. I mean, ceasefire after ceasefire, do they ever achieve anything, these ceasefires?
I mean, to be honest, there's different takes on that, and I'm in the camp that thinks that these ceasefires don't achieve much. There is two different processes that we see at the moment, which is the Saudi-American process in Jeddah that is basically focusing on ceasefires between these two main parties, and a broader effort led by the African Union that should bring more stakeholders in. I've heard diplomats from the Quad countries saying over the last days that these are complementary efforts, but to be honest, I doubt that. I think this is very much a competition. These are different takes, and I see no real added value in negotiating further ceasefires between these two parties. There needs to be a broader effort with more actors involved, really, to go into like a broader settlement.
Jan Pospisil, live for us from Coventry University. Thanks for your insight.
Thank you.